we should definitely go grab the Aiding the Accord quest. So I'm going to go do that. Every week you can get this quest and it gives you a lot of rep. And you choose, whether you want to do the Super Bloom event or the Grand Hunts. But I know how the Super Bloom event works. I'm just going to go ahead and choose that. So then what's going to happen is, so you have to travel to the Emerald Dream and assist Spruce Crown in creating a super bloom. Continue your efforts in aiding the Valdrakken Accord and their allies throughout the Dragon Isles. And you get treasures, a big treasure chest that could have some really cool drops in it. And then you get reputation, 500 reputation for all these other ones. So, you want to pick that one up every week and have that there because that you're going to need 3,000 reputation throughout the Dragon Isle. So if you get this quest first, then whatever reputation you get from doing quests, it'll count for that. So that's why it's always a good idea to get that first when you can. And every week you can get that again. I'm in the middle of doing a campaign quest called an interdisciplinary approach. And so I'm just going to keep working on where I left off. So we're going to go to the next destination. And I've got some new gear on that I got from doing the newest campaign quest that I just recently put on my YouTube channel. I did a series part 1 through 4 of the new campaign that's available that leads into the newer raid. Not doing the raid right now, but I did finish up that campaign, and that was The Eye of Ysera and A Dream of Fields and Fire. It was chapters 4 and 5. So I got this entire outfit from doing that, and it's pretty good gear upgrades for me. So that was fun, a lot of fun. And I actually think the gear looks really cool. And the bow, I'm not wearing the headpiece because I like this other headpiece better, but I like the style of the gear. And actually, when you look at, I gotta save this guy. When you look at the collections tab and you check out the different sets that you can get right now, that's a really fun thing to do, is just to collect things, collect sets, collect pets and mounts and all that. So if you go over here in the collections tab, it was down here, it says collections. It looks like a horseshoe at the bottom lower right hand corner of your screen. And then you can look at the tabs under here. You got mounts, you got pet journal, you got toys, heirlooms, and appearances. And if you go to appearances and then at the top, got these two tabs, items and sets. You can look at things by item and you can actually search specific items like your headpiece, your shoulders. You can filter it to show what you have collected and what you haven't collected, just to kind of see what's out there. And if you click on the different items that you can collect and you hit the control button while you click on it, it'll show your character. You can get this little window to pop up so you can see some of the really cool gear. That's really cool headpiece that you get. If you hover over them, it shows you how you can get them. Pretty cool. So anyway, I like to do that. I like to look in the appearance tab and see what there is. Ooh, look at that. Gosh, that is cool. Forest Lord's Antlers achievement. We're gonna have to check that out. Anyway, you can also look at the sets. So you can see here, Embrace of the Dream-Fused Skull is the set that I'm wearing right now that I got. And if you use the drop down up here, you can see that there's different color variations. If I do the super bloom events, I can get the white, which I really love. And I've been doing that whenever I can. I think that's like a weekly event you can participate in, and I got 2 drops from that so far. And I really want to get this whole set 'cause I think it's so pretty. But yeah, you can just check out the different armor sets. But let's look at that Forest Lord's Antlers. Let's go to the achievement tab. Treasures. Treasures. The Emerald Dream achievement. Oh, I've done some of it. I can track that. Here. So, discover the hidden treasures within the Emerald Dream. So I've done 4 of them. Okay. That's really cool. I didn't even know I was doing that. So I just accidentally discovered those. So anyway, if you look it up on YouTube, there's some videos I see, and there's one that's only 5 minutes that shows you how to get this. So that'll be cool. I'm definitely going to do that at some point. So anyway, okay, well, let's get back on track here. I just think it's fun to collect things, and so I will look at the different items like that, like I showed you, and just see, is there some kind of transmog set piece or something that I'm interested in? Then it gives me something to do in the game I mean, there's a lot to do in the game right now, especially. There's all kinds of things to do. But when you find something that really motivates you to want to work on it because it's a cool piece for your transmog, or maybe it's something where you can collect a mount that you love, or you can collect a pet that you love or something like that. It just gives you that extra motivation to play, and it makes it really fun and exciting. Like right now, I'm super motivated to play and get that book to be able to train Dragonkin. I love having pets. I love having bows. I love having this quiver that I have on my back. That was from the trading post. So the trading post is a really fun way to work towards cool items for transmog and different mounts and just collections. And so every month I always check the trading post to see what new items are available. And sometimes there's things I really like, and sometimes there's not things I like. So I just check it every month because it changes every month. But that's how I got this quiver that I use, which I love. I mean, how can you have a bow without having your quiver? Gotta have a quiver for your arrows. Right, so now, this way, fly up here. Okay, so we're gonna get 250 Valdrakken Accord reputation.
Aspects watch over you.
So see it. It's this line that's filling in around circular here, and you can hover over it and see I have 1,781 out of 2,500. So that's good. Just working on those quests and just trying to
There is much to be done.
earn.
Sir, we need to go.
Level 23 renown.
Patience, young one. Do not let your
Let's see. There's all kinds of rares I can go out and get out here. So that's to do. Having a lot of fun. I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed earlier, like, I don't know, before the last patch. But then I decided, you know what, don't overwhelm yourself. Just look at it as there's a lot to do and you don't have to do everything. Just pick and choose what you want to do. And I just decided I'm just going to focus on, you know, getting that book, you know. So if you just kind of, when you're at the highest level of the game, you're at the end game stuff, just pick what you want to work on and just focus on that. And then you're not going to get overwhelmed by everything. So that's helped me a lot. All right, let's see here. So then I have to fly all the way over here. And you have that kind of outlook on the game. It's actually kind of cozy. And, you know, you're pretty tough. World of Warcraft is one of those games where you really don't have to be the greatest player of video games, because I'm not. And you can just start off level 1. You'll learn one spell at a time. Tutorials really done well and helps you understand how to play your character, especially if you do the newer tutorial, which is Exile's Reach.
I am ready to serve.
You can level a character up to 20 for free and then decide if you want to continue and if you want to spend the money on the game or not. And if you play it and level to 20 and you're having a good time, decide you want to start playing it, you know, you'll have a lot to work on. You'll be leveling your character all the way up to the highest level. There's tons of content. All the classes are really fun to play, and it's not like it used to be back in the day when it first came out. It's so much easier than it used to be as far as that goes. And to me, it's easier than a lot of the MMORPGs out there, especially if you make a hunter, because you have a pet that's going to help you, and it's almost like having two players, really. But it's just really fun. It's a lot of outfits and transmog and collecting and tons of mounts. Lots of videos out there to help you if you get stuck. So there's really no need to be nervous, and I'm an older gamer. I've met lots of friends who are around my same age, love games, and my mom and my sister and my husband, we all love playing games. So I think it just can really bring a lot of joy into people's lives and gives you kind of a way to get your mind off of things that might be stressful in life. And I just don't want people to feel like they can't play a game like World of Warcraft because they're worried about the combat. It's really not that difficult. And I think if you're interested in giving it a try, you should go for it.
Darkness take you! The power in these caves is timeless, as is the failure of those whose bones litter its floor. Will not fail again. I will prove my worth. Here, we culled the weak from our ranks. The unworthy perished.
You do not seek to lead, you seek to dominate.
Chunk of rep. Oh, cosmetics. Quest. Alright. I finally reached level 23 with the Valdrakken Accord. So as you can see by looking here, I can buy the book Taming the Dragonkin. And this is who sells it, K-Stress. And if you look at the map, you can see where I'm at. So I'm in Valdrakken. The seat of the aspects is here, so you've got to go south. You're going to actually be directly south from the flight path here. And I'm right here. And he's the stable master as well, so if you're a hunter, you probably already are familiar with him because he's the stable master. So he has a quest on over his head. Taming the Dragonkin right here. So I'm going to take that quest and we can get the book How to Train a Dragonkin. And you don't even have to actually buy it. It's just a quest. So I'm just going to complete that quest and now I have it. And I can stable my pets, which I think I should do because I am going to try to find some Dragonkin, right? That's going to be what I want to get to Ardenweald. I think the best way to do that for me personally is to take the flight path or the portal to Stormwind. So we're going to go in, we're just going to go into the seat of the aspects building here. And you can see there's portals on either side. And this one here takes us to Stormwind. So, and I put my pets away, so I don't have any pets in here. We're going to go back to previous expansion. You're going to go to your right. And then you're going to go to the very last one on the right here. Oribos. Oh, I think it's up above, actually. Yeah. I think we got to go up. Yeah, here we go. Let's just go to the heart of the forest and see what we can find out here. And I do know what I'm looking for, but I don't want to tell you yet because it's going to be a surprise. You might know already, but anyway. Now, I can't use my dragon riding mount out here, so I'm just going to pull a different mount out for now. And we're going to try to see. I've been wanting to tame one of these guys forever. Can we do it? Can we tame a dragon? Let's give it a try. First of all, did I learn the skill? Did I use the book? Oh, I didn't even use the book yet. Duh. So very important. Once you get the book, you need to find it in your bags. It's called How to Train a Dragonkin. If you can't find it in your bags, just type in HOW and it'll limit things and make it easier for you to find it. And you're gonna right click to read the book to gain the knowledge needed. All right, so let's give it a try. Target him. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, look at him. Oh, he's so pretty. Oh my gosh. What? We can tame dragons. He's beautiful. Look at that guy. Should I get a different colored one? You know what? We're gonna get a few colors. Now I do have a glyph that makes my pets a little bit smaller, so he might actually be a little bit bigger than what he looks here if you don't have that glyph, if you want him to be a little bit bigger. I just didn't want my pets to be so big that they're getting in my way. Alright, let's see if we can get this one too. Let's see. Dismiss him. I want to get another one that's the same color too, but let's get this golden one here too. Why not? Why not get them all? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I cannot believe it. All right, let's get this one so I can have two. I want two of each so that I can match them to my outfit. Wow. So we need one more golden one. Golden one. When I first saw these dragons, I was like, can we tame one of these? Ooh, that blue one's really pretty right there. Holy cow. We can. Oh, wow. She's really pretty. How cool. There's so many pretty pets to tame as a hunter. So if you haven't played WoW and you love pets, this is a fun game. Anyway, so just so you know where I'm at, remember I'm at the heart of the forest. I'm actually I'm north of the heart of the forest, right here. Glitterfall Basin. You can see there's a bunch of them over here that you could tame. And then where I was really just right by um, just north of the heart of the forest.
I don't have a target.
Just so you guys can see where I am on the map. So thanks for watching. Happy